Horses, you get to be passionate because it's something that actually takes you off the bed very early, and you don't really have day offs. And it's been like this since the day I've begun to work with my father, and until today, I couldn't do something else. I really couldn't do something else. My name is Christopher Head, and I'm a trainer at Chantilly. I am the son of Freddy Head. You probably know for Solo and Goldikova as a trainer, and of course all his success as a jockey.
Yes, NBS is going to win it, and Freddy Head with a brilliant race ride.
And my aunt is Cricket Head, who has Trev in training and 3 troikas. My grandfather was Alec Head, and he's the one who had Annaba as a stallion at the Yara de Kene. And Yara de Kene has been bought by him and his father, William Head. So it's been a few generations that we are around the racehorses. I've been to Paris learning informatics, and I wanted to be an infographist. Know all those movies like Shrek and all. And there were too many people. And I wanted to work with the horses badly. So one day I just told my father, what do you think if I work for you? How would you feel? And of course he was like, I would be very happy, at least because at the start he wasn't really planning for it. It was important for me to get separated from him, because most of the people, they say, when your kid is beginning as a trainer, oh, it's the father that actually trained for him. It's not him. But trust me, it's really me. And we've seen that throughout all the year, and I hope that the owners and the people that will be interested in our stable knows it. It's our identity. But our family have been, very strong into give that heritage, that culture to his kids, and through generation to perdure, and trying to keep some kind of quality around the work that we do around it. And it's all because of my grandfather. He's the man who actually built everything around the family. And there is not a race without thinking about him. I'm not my father. I'm not looking at the same things. I'm, of course, learned a lot from him, and a lot of things will stay, but I want to bring my own identity into the training. It's important. I think every generation are different. They have an eye, of course, because of their experience that I don't have yet. So I'm just, making the best out of everything. And we look a lot at the trackings. And with the belts, we see everything. And the next step will be that my riders will have a meters to know at what speed they're going. And with time, probably, one day I won't need any belt anymore. But for now, I'm working a lot with it because I found interesting all the results that we have. So I tend to try, because nobody is doing it, to do the same now with the new solutions that we have. No clock, nothing, just belts. And it's perfect. I mean, my owners are happy. I'm happy because I'm seeing which one are more precocious than the others. Of course, I keep looking at them. It's not only the belts. I'm still doing the job of a trainer by looking how they behave, how they eat, how they drink, and how they look, if they sweat a lot before the work because they take it badly. But I'm using it now to be better at what I could do with the program of the horses. But I love to see the horse change. I mean, we are taking them at the very beginning of their career and see them change and going to the racetrack and perform. It's so brilliant. I mean, it's pretty rare, but when it happens, wow, that's very nice. I remember one day, I found one of the saddles of my father when he was a jockey, and I tried it because I was just so curious, but I was very small. And he was like, his legs were so short onto the saddle, even me, I couldn't do it. But it was funny, thinking that one day probably I would try to do like him. And it's still an objective. I mean, my father have won so many Group 1 races, and I wish to be as good as him in the long term. But that's the family thing. It's been a few generations like that, and we're really enjoying it. It's everything. I mean, I wouldn't work in something else now because I'm too much passionate about it. I mean, you know, it's a matter of ego too, because you're training them and you're racing against the others, and just to show I'm better than you, I'm a better trainer than you. No, it's fun. I love the competition. I love winning races, and I really love horses, of course, on top of everything. I loving them. I love to see them change and be happy with the work that they are doing.